Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. This is Choi Leaves Tarot, where we get to your greatness one tea leaf at a time. All right, let's get into this. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow. Hit that notification. Let's get into it. Universe, what does the collective, whoever I'm picking up a message, this was like a very important download for somebody. Whoever resonated with the title, get in here because it seems kind of urgent. It's like a message that you kind of need right now. Let's get into it. Universe, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. You, of course, have the fate and you can always change it. And let's see. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Wow. I'm going to take all of these because they popped out. Universe wants you to know, whoa, you're leaving something behind. Very grown up of you. 8 of Cups, money problems, turning your back and walking away, knowing nothing more can be done. Wow. You're like these people who ever was trying to sabotage you. It seems like a group. You're just leaving the thing in its entirety. Interesting. What else do we need to know? Again, looking back, because they kept you destitute. There's some group of people with really like not, they're trying to make you powerless. Like this is kind of how you started, but then it says losses, 5 of Swords, losses. All is not lost as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. Do you see that? These are your intelligence. Maybe you wasted time, but you still have more than enough of your life and time to take everything back because you are holding your, maybe your sanity is all you need. Sanity, some coin, and your intellect, your intelligence, and your, I don't know what else. There's something else that's coming in. Your intuition. There we go. Your intuition is just so important to you because you're leaving it behind. You're breaking a cycle. Somebody really was out there. Look at this. It was like active sabotage. They wanted you to feel powerless. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is such a weird vibe. Like maybe it was a job, a family member. It was friends that you thought were friends. You're like breaking out of it. It says delays around money coming in from the cold. There's maybe it was like a significant other who lied about their financials. And now they're trying to like win you back, or they kind of made you more destitute. They kind of took. And it just wasn't it. And so like the Devil card comes out. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. Like literally, it's like, do you see that star sign? Do you see like the chains? You're like, there's a power that is holding you back, whether it's like some type of oppression or some type of like, you know, nepotism, like nepo babies and stuff like that. Everything's coming out weird because they don't want me to say it. Because clearly, look, the jealousy is just not it. Nepo babies are like literally taking your job. Whatever happened, they're just cackling and I thought you were powerless. And now it's like you're either starting your own business or you moved on from your ex or situationship. And you're like, oh no, I'm free. I'm breaking this chain. I'm not going to add another generational trauma to this thing, right? Delays around money coming in from the cold. Like it's a lot of money. There's like a group of people literally trying to hold you back. Look at this. That's why you had money problems. Turning your back and walking away knowing nothing more can be done. Maybe it was like gossip at your job, or you're just like, something's not adding up. Why am I not getting the same opportunities, experience? And it's like, you're not the unself-aware people who like come in with BO or come in with like bad intentions or come in like, you know, I don't know, just being rude to people or racist or sexist, or like you really out here trying to work, you're trying to learn, but your higher ups or whoever it is trying to hold you back. But they like pour into a mediocre person and it's like, oh, I wonder why you're not getting training, right? And so like you keep getting like, you know, conveniently left behind until now all of a sudden you're kind of getting out of the loop. You're pulling back your power. Look at this. Letter or news coming. Victory news. You're about to win. Maybe you finally, it all clicked and you got your justice. Or, you know, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go apply for a self-owned business. I'm going to apply for a grant. I'm going to get something and leave that company. Maybe you're leaving the job to a better job. Maybe you're just like, finally, you got the good news that you got an offer and you're accepting. And you're like, I'm leaving this behind. There is just like such a toxic work environment or family or friends, whatever it is, you're getting out of there. You're getting good news. You might even have been like, into a better school or something that makes you move. Look, this is like your Sherpa who's taking you to calmer waters. 6 of Swords, boat or over water travel, turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. There we go. You had to make that like boundary. You had to like stand up for yourself. And sometimes standing up for yourself is just like blocking them and leaving. Or, just like randomly getting your offer and putting in your resignation letter, whatever it is. You know yourself better than I do. It could be family, friends, loved ones, maybe even your ex's family was holding that person back, so they became a moocher off of you. So now all of a sudden they babied their son or something, and now you're supposed to do like pay for all the things and XYZ, and you're like putting the guy in princess mode, so they're holding you back, and you're like, no, I'm leaving with me or my kids. I don't care. I'll be single. I'll be celibate. I don't care. I will be making money, and making money is also not wasting money, right? Like you have been wasting it into like rent for a physically capable adult, if they are, or people, and like you're carrying the whole family or friends or the whole office, and nobody's pouring back into you except someone's gonna be out here. I think it's like your spirit guide, or it's a real person who's like, hey, you can get out of that. You could be paid triple, right? You could have a luxury lifestyle, right? You don't have to actually give away all your tea and all your information. You don't have to be stuck there, right? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just going to give you an epiphany. Maybe it's this reading, but it's like boat out of, it says boat or over water travel, turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. You're like, I'm free. I'm leaving this. Like, I'm leaving it behind with my dignity, with my confidence, with my, like, whatever money I got left. I'm not playing with y'all. Like, that's really what it's coming down to. And then you have really good judgment now. You're like, there's no other option. This is the second time we get this. They really thought they had you powerless. And you're like, dun, 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 let you know, I'm going to build my own empire. Have a nice day. Bye. And it says like judgment, decisions pending finality. The only decision that can be made under the circumstances. Yeah, you're cutting them off, whoever it is, a job, a family member, moochers, your ex, your situationship, your current, whatever it is, something is like you're feeling free and like wonderful, and your spirit guides are so excited that you finally blew the whistle and you said, that's it, I'm leaving. This is a final like decision. I'm putting me first. I'm selfish. I'm in my princess era. Have a nice day, because I am the star, and you're going to start getting your shine back. And literally, look at this abundance. Didn't we just get poverty? We got like poverty, everything, all through that. Poverty of opportunities, poverty of, moving up in the cycle, poverty of great people around you. Now all of a sudden you're surrounded by people who love you, greatness, XYZ, like, it says the star. Like, are you kidding? She has more than enough abundance, mental stability. You feel more zen. And it all started because you left like the person who said they were a star and they were controlling. You see that star at the top? It's on the devil's head. Versus you as the star. You're like, nah, I'm actually the real star. That's like a fake like prophecy, a fake boss, a person who's gaslighting, lying, people who are trying to hold me back. And it says the star, brightness, hope, could bring excesses, so be careful not to become too greedy. Can you believe that? You went from like, there is just like money after money issue, money problems, getting out of the cold, around money delays. Now universe is like, since you cut everybody off, once you do that, I'm going to give you the world. You're going to have more than enough money, and you will not have those leeches and parasites trying to like take your power and take your shine. Literally, they were trying to take away your shine, because it's literally like You felt out in the cold. They made you think you were isolated. They made you think that you weren't smart enough, brave enough, financially savvy enough. And you're like, I really was out here trying to help the firm, the people, the whoever. And the universe is like, well, now that you're away from them, I'm going to show you how great you are. Thank goodness you found out you are great. You know what I mean? And so that's gorgeous. Like, congratulations in advance. You're about to go from low money to so much money. I think, you know what? I'm going to link down below the other reading that has so much like similar ties of like what's happening. Like, let me know if that one hits like the spot too, because I feel like that's about you, the money coming in, but this is like your origin story. You know what I mean? You finally standing up for yourself. Universe, can you clarify what else is coming in for the collective? What else is coming in now that they know there's a group of people who wanted to make them powerless, and now they're shocked that you moved on without them anyway and found your footing? You know, it's like the times have changed too. So even if they're corporate, people are going for smaller businesses, people with real stories, people who are not gaslighters. They're just like, people are looking for you. And you're about to change the world, whether it's like at another job or you making your own career. And a better love story too, because High Priestess, are you kidding? You are that girl or that guy. You literally, but I'm getting a lot of feminine wealth coming in. This is you being zen. Like, there's no like leeches around you. Now you could be rich in zen. It's crazy because had they not dimmed your shine or hold your power back, you would have made money and helped them also make money. But now you're like, good thing I get to keep it to myself at this point. And the new people coming in are going to be full of love, but they also are going to come not empty-handed. They're going to come with princess energy. So even the people that you meet in the future, because you're no longer going back to people like that. You now know like kind of their pathology, right? You're looking at their aura to see if they have it. You're like, I'm throwing all that away. They all kind of want to come to you, mooch off. And now you're like, yeah, I'm good. You try to put me through it, but I know exactly what I want. Knight of Staves, look at this. You've conquered the beast. Look at this. Like, Knight of Staves, this is more good news coming in, more excellence. And if you can tell, he's so excited and he's holding, like, do you see the dragon head? It's the year of the dragon here too. I mean, this is timeless, but definitely it's more like you are the wise counsel now. People, these are like either your customers or your new job or your new, let's say, in-laws, whatever it is. If you moved on from a relationship to a better one that's healthy, you guys are in power couple mode, and their family or their friends genuinely love you and they pour into you and they're like, don't you ever put your hand in the wallet. Like, you're one of us. You're blah, 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 like family. And so it's like a lot of the wrong people are out, but the right people start coming in because you value being alone. Now people are being attracted to you who know not to mess with your peace. Do you know what I mean? So these people really try to make you powerless, and you came out as a high priestess and the star. I couldn't have said it better myself. We keep getting money, so I know it's all about the Benjamins, baby. Like, this is really like love, power, money, respect, people around you not mooching. This is gorgeous. Like, this is exactly what you have earned. And those people really wanted you down. But, like, it's funny because now they can see, like, oh my goodness, we really try to, like, stop her shine. And she still made it. That is insane. Universe, what tea leaf messages can we get for the collective? All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe because your energy is fantastic. You know the line to draw. You're like, you're not playing with me anymore. De-risk. Yup. Universe is like, you're about to de-risk. Anybody who's risky behavior, risky handout, at risk for being bad to your life or keeping you in power or powerless and like kind of holding a chain or trying to control you. Yeah, you're leaving. You're like, I'm going to de-risk anybody who's shady, quality over quantity. Exactly. Did you see like how she was just chilling in the room by herself? Like, this is you. I will, like, you're really cherry picking your people now. Like, one by one, they are going to be excellent, because it's like, you know how you say, like, you're just building it brick by brick. Your power circle. You're like, I'd rather be alone than around any leech. So it's quality over quantity any day. And then it says Google prenups and changes in prenuptial laws in your state. Interesting. So you just know, maybe you want to be up to date and help people around you, or maybe you did, and this is what will actually, like a conversation about it or something, helped you realize you were in the wrong state, the right state. This is why they were going to keep you powerless, or with whatever it is. You need to know what it is if it's in a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship and this isn't giving relationship or a financial abuse or anything. This might be like kind of like contracts you're getting prepaid by your job kind of thing. Like, know how to negotiate the best deal, XYZ. Like, you're gonna make sure you're not at a scam type company, like it's not too good to be true, stuff like that. People who are kind of shisty. And let's get a couple more, universe. What else do we need to know? What are some other messages for whoever? Wow. Grass isn't greener on the other side. It's greenest where you water it. That's a word. Now, if there is no grass, then leave. So this is a message for whoever. It might have been, still tiptoeing. You're about to get into your high priestess mode because you're about to cut people off. This is kind of like your message, I'm guessing. There isn't grass, or there is, right? Like, you've already tried watering it. Now you're like, okay, there's no grass. I need to leave, right? Like, grass is anything that gets you motivated, the best version of yourself. They're not holding you back and not lying, not making you feel like a shell of yourself. That is not it. You're not a shell company. You're the boss. You're the company, okay? Don't let them play you and like gaslight and move things around, like And so you're about to make that move and that moolah. So congratulations, universe. What else do we need? What is a tea leaf we could drink? Okay, glazed lemon loaf flavored with other natural. Revel in a dessert-worthy tea with tangy, look at that, notes of lemon and velvety creamy vanilla and caffeine free. You're so zen that it's like when you're smooth and you got your thing, this is giving like a lemony glaze. Is like that sugar, that sweetness, and vanilla. So if you want to make your own version of that, peak organic stuff. There is no caffeine, so they want you to be very mellow. You're like entering your mellow phase. Like, remember, there was the boat getting out of troubled water. You're calm now. This is like, I need to manifest that calmness. And if I don't feel like that every day of my life that is out of my control or whatever, and it's somebody, some job, some family member, whoever it is, because it's stressing me out or making me be less than. So they could even been like telling you to take on too many things so that they don't have to do anything, right? So until then, ignore, cut off, whatever you need to do, because that tea is going to help you manifest the zen and the beauty and the sweetness of that moolah coming in, okay? So until next time, bye.